Hey y'all, I hope everybody is having a great semester. I know if you're like me, a teacher, we only have a few weeks left. So I hope everybody's hanging in there strong and everybody's doing good and everybody's projects are going great. So today's supposed to be a discussion or an update on our projects. So going back a little reflection, my project, I have termed it Long County Little Advocates, meaning it's a elementary ag literacy program for specifically pre-K through third grade. These ag literacy programs are going to be free to whoever wants to attend after school kind of thing, after the workday. So parents can bring their kids and learn about anything. We had something similar to this a few years ago. It's just kind of died off a little and I'm wanting to bring it back. It's something I would love to see happen as our, specifically Long County schools. So, this little town in Georgia is drastically growing these last few years, and our schools are essentially being a little overrun. And actually, next school year, we're adding a new primary school, which will move some of the grades around. But all these kids coming in, they don't know about agriculture and everything like it, and it's a good way to get students started at a younger age. Like I said, it's not for starting an ag ed program in the elementary schools, but it's a first step into getting ag into these schools and letting these kids and their parents learn about what they can do and their knowledge base at such a young level. So where I'm at currently, these programs aren't just going to be through me. So I, as a teacher, I'm also an FFA advisor. So of course I have FFA officers. It will be a joint thing between our FFA chapter and then our local farm bureau, 4-H, Soil and Water Commission, forestry, farm natural resources, all of that. It's looking to be like a joint little program between us few programs. So recently, we're getting close to end the semester, doing a lot of discussion and deliberating with all these partners, trying to decide essentially how we want to proceed with this, specifically our timeline, because none of this will be happening now. We're getting close to the end of the year, this, that, and the other. We're focusing more on getting this started for next school year. So we're trying to decide, I know one time it was done quarterly, so every 2 months or something like that. We're just trying to see, do we possibly want to do it once a semester? Is this where we're going to kind of test the waters, see how it goes? So we've thought about kind of going back and forth about, do we want to start in September? Do we want to do one in October? Are we probably going to do one in March, as that's not part of National Ag Week? We're not sure. Just a lot of discussion right now, trying to figure out specifically what we want to do and how we want to do it. The more specifics of what each program will hold, what we'll do activity-wise and topic-wise will be discussed later when we do have a solid date set. But right now, it's just a lot of discussion, a lot of deliberation. Trying to work with so many partners can be difficult. I've said this in my reports, one of the hardest part is just talking with all these people. We all have lives. It's a really busy time for the year, especially if you're an FFA advisor or a teacher, between the testing and then all the FFA applications and everything, it's been really hard trying to discuss with everybody. And everybody has jobs, everybody has family, this, that, and the other. Just trying to work hard and getting this done. Like I said, my timeline is focused more on next school year. So right now it's just getting everything, try to finalize everything, get it in our heads about kind of when we want to do everything and know essentially what we want to do. So actually, that's my main project. That's what I started with this semester. And actually, this semester's last few months, I've been working on adding a new addition to my project, to my capstone. So these last few months, I've been starting these monthly activities with this specific class. So at our high school, we have a small pre-K class that's located on our school campus. Our early childhood education kids, they get to use this as their lab setting. So recently this semester, the last 2 months, we've actually done a little activity with them. So in February, we celebrated Arbor Day. So it's a yearly tradition every year during National FFA Week. And on that Friday's Arbor Day, we always plant trees for beautification of our school. So essentially we go out there, our little babies, we put them in hard hats. They have on their walking vest, forestry vest. We go out there, they help us dig a hole. They learn a little quick lesson about Arbor Day and about whatever tree we're planting. And they actually try to help us put dirt back in the hole, when of course it's all pictures and whole to do. And then actually last month, in March, it was National FFA, well, not FFA week, but National Ag Week. So those kids, their teacher got with me and one of my co-teachers about reading a book to them. It was actually called Logan's Greenhouse. It just talked about, different vegetables and stuff, trying to identify them. And we actually took them on a short little tour through our greenhouse, which luckily was right before our spring plant sale, so it was full of all kinds of stuff. So that's just got me started on thinking of doing some kind of monthly ag literacy activities during the school year. So every month during the school day, specifically for this group of 20 to 25 kids, as a new addition to my capstone. And it's like probably this time, sometime later in April, we'll probably do a lesson on like chickens. So we have chickens at the school. We'll probably get some eggs in incubator. My hens are starting to lay good now. So we get to look at that. We'll probably talk about chicken life cycles. We may have some chicken nuggets or some form of food snack for them. But that's where I'm at. Working on it hard, just trying to get everything together as soon as I can, and working with so many people can be sometimes tough spot to be in, but also at the same time, a lot of people are really looking forward to this activity and this project, and I have some great people I'm working with. So I hope everything with y'all's projects is going well. If you have any questions or want to know more, let me know. Thanks.